Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the people of Mukurweni were subjected to embarrassment during a morning live show on Citizen TV, where their member of parliament, Kagusha, was on the show together with the Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna. I'm telling you, for those who want to debate with Sifuna, you have to prepare yourself very, very, very careful before you engage with such kind of a brain. And, there was a lot of noise, a lot of heckling from the Mukurweni member of parliament, Kagusha, in an attempt to try and silence or respond to Edwin Sifuna. The discussion was about the sugar bill that has been in the National Assembly, whereby the National Assembly is voting in support of overtaxing the sugarcane farmer. If you go deeper into the bill, the biggest beneficiary here is none other than the taxman. They want to collect more money from the farmer in the name of, we are helping in this way, subsidizing this. But above all, you find that farmer will pay more taxes. For Sifuna, that bill will be going to the Senate, but he has made it very clear that he will vote against that bill because he understands what it means for the farmers. And by the way, Sifuna, originally coming from Bungoma, where sugarcane farming is one of the basic economic activity in the region. That's one of the main cash crop, Western. So because of that, he understands better what it means to the farmer and the pocket. So if you listen to the debate, you see Kagusha comes out as a man who has zero understanding on what it means to the bill that he was voting in the support. And we've always talked about here the issue of members of parliament voting on many of these bills without proper understanding of what it means. They just get out and vote. For them, it's all about put up the question. They just want to quickly vote. They don't have time to debate on issues, to have better or deeper understanding on what they are going to vote for. And that ignorance was displayed on that show at Citizen TV in the engagement between Sifuna and Kagusha. Kagusha was very noisy, which explains a lot about members of parliament elected on UDA ticket. Listen to this and we're going to conclude this discussion.
So the industry. No. You can't say I did not read it. I have listened to you. No. I have listened to you. You see. I have listened.
But Trevor, you have listened to me. But I cannot also allow Sifuna to belittle. I get it. You can't also allow him to belittle our point. You see, the process in which we are producing. But no, I will respond. But also, you don't belittle my point.
You will respond.
I get it. Yeah. But as he is also making his point, we can't also allow belittling because the process in which we are producing the table sugar is a process in which you are producing the industrial sugar. Are you getting?
So let him say what he's saying.
I am not the one making your points little. They are little points. I am telling you, my brother, that I spoke about industrial sugar is the one that is.
Trevor, let us agree on this. Let us agree on this, Trevor. We are live on show. My brother Sifuna, you can't make it a point of belittling other members of parliament. Are you getting?
Are you done?
It's good to also be respectful.
Okay.
Are you getting to each other as we debate?
Are you done?
Are you getting?
Are you done?
Because we don't come here for insults. We don't come here for insults, and we don't come here with small points. Like my brother.
Fine.
But you do.
Let him explain.
And having a big head doesn't mean that you have a big point.
That's fine.
Are you getting?
But the point.
Explain.
If a point is little, everybody can see it's a little point. It's not me belittling it, Kagusha. I spoke about industrial sugar. Do you know the distinction between white industrial sugar and sugar? That's the point I'm making. Because if you read the bill, you would not have imposed 4% on industrial sugar that is not produced anywhere in this country, that is used in industry. I would understand if you impose an importation tax on sugar, table sugar, because
but he's also ignorant. He's also ignorant of the industry that is being set up now to produce that industrial sugar.
Let him finish. Then I'll have one buy as well. Yes. Go ahead.
You're displaying ignorance.
That's what I'm telling you.
You're displaying ignorance.
You will get your opportunity. You will get your opportunity to be able to highlight my ignorance. After I'm finished exposing your littleness, you will expose my hypocrisy or my ignorance.
It's already telling you that you're ignorant about the plans that the government is splitting.
Don't heckle Kagushia.
Are you getting?
Just relax. Just relax. Where to Leah to? I am saying you passed a law without considering it. And it's not the only law. It's many laws. You are telling us stories here about coffee or nini. I asked a very simple question. Did you consider the sugar bill and its implications on industry and the prices of things that it is a key ingredient in, including bread? In my view, you did not consider it, because at the Senate, we are going to propose certain amendments, Trevor, to exempt that tax until local industry has the capacity to produce white industrial sugar. You understand what I'm saying? So when I tell you that you did not consider the bill, you are showing it here that you actually did not consider the bill. And members of parliament are required to read and understand what they are passing. In my experience in the Senate, and I've said this, most members do not want to consider bills, because consideration of bills does not happen during voting. It is a three-step process. First, you consider, then debate, explain to the people why you are supporting a certain proposal or why you're not supporting a certain proposal. So all of these things that we are saying, when a farmer receives a benefit, that benefit should remain with the farmer. You are not receiving a benefit so that you can pay higher taxes. If you have reduced my cost of production, yes, I may remain with extra coins in the pocket, but the purpose of the subsidy or the benefit you conferred as government or the reduction in the cost of production was not so that I can be in a position to pay more taxes. Which are these farmers you speak to? Because the farmers that I speak to would want to benefit from that subsidy by improving their lives. If somebody was cultivating an acre of land,
where does the government get money to subsidize?
Let me finish.
Hold on.
If not from taxes.
If you give with the left hand and take to the right with the right hand, you have not done anything in terms of changing the lives of those farmers. You want to grow their capacity. Somebody was producing an acre of land because they have extra money in their pockets. Let them produce 2 acres. If they were renting 10 acres of land, they can be able in the next harvest season or planting season to plant 20 acres. The benefit must remain with the farmer if it is a true benefit. So there is no farmer, at least not the ones that I know, maybe the ones in Mukurweini. The ones I know want that if you bring a program to aid them, if you have brought a program to lower the cost of production, that benefit should remain with me. You cannot come to tell me that now you need to pay more taxes. This is why your logic most of the time doesn't make sense. And when it is pointed out, you become hysterical.
Where does the money,
you become emotional.
No, but where does the money to subsidize a farmer come from? Where does the government get money to subsidize a farmer from?
That's what you should
do. This is what I'm saying. It is honest, Trevor. No, where does the But Trevor,
finish this
where does
Now, as we conclude our discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, definitely, it is only an empty debate that will make too much noise. Therefore, listening to the two, you find out that Kagusha is a kind of an empty debate with zero understanding, and that's why he's too much noisy. He wants to silence Edwin Sifuna because he knows that Edwin Sifuna is going to expose his ignorance. That's why you see, anytime Sifuna wants to speak, he's making noise. Even the noise is irrelevant. He kept on trying to stop Sifuna. He kept on disrupting Sifuna's statement so that Sifuna will not bring out the point the way it should be. And this tells you about more of many members of parliament elected on UDA ticket. Ruto went for the people who has zero understanding of the law, people who cannot debate on anything, people You know, this guy was just an MCA, and by the way, we have good MCAs who have even made it to the governor. Like when you talk about Irungu Kangata was an MCA, then a senator, then a governor. Another tried it from as MCA to senator, then on governor he failed. Poop, he's back down. So we have good MCAs who have become good governors, members of parliament, or senators. But for Kagusha, he's really failing to reach that level. So when you see someone making too much noise, just understand that his head is empty. He cannot debate. So UDA made a wrong choice to have such kind of a person going to the same panel in a debate with someone like Edwin Sifuna. He cannot meet Edwin Sifuna. He can't debate with someone like Edwin Sifuna. Even if you have 10 Kagushas, they cannot match that. Because they come with a lot of emptiness in their debate. Their debate is very dry. These are the people that Ruto wanted to have so that when they want to pass any bill, they don't question, they don't debate, they just vote. That explains the reason why every time they just get in and they vote. No time to debate. And this can be confirmed to one of the statements that Aisha Juma at one point alluded that majority of the best brains that we have in this country when it comes to policy making, they are in ODM. Now you get the point. Aisha Juma was right, and this has been displayed in this discussion when you see Kagusha exposing his ignorance in an attempt to debate with Edwin Sifuna. Total embarrassment to the people of Mkurueni. It is better you would have Kabando, who at least I believe he has some sense when it comes to debate. But this one, it was a huge fail.